MinecraftEdu, Mr. Joel Levin.
See if I can make this thing work. Okay. So hi, I'm Joel. Glad everyone could be here today. Really cool to be on this set. We're in the Avenue Q stage, if you don't know that. There's a really serious security door back there that says Puppet Room, so want to peek in there. I'll try to hack it later. So let me introduce myself. That's pretty much how I identify these days, among other things. So there I was, minding my own business, having a nice teaching career, and along came this game called Minecraft. And it really changed, affected all three of these areas of my life. I mean, just as a gamer, it was a really cool game, but also sort of an important game in the history of gaming. I think we're going to remember a time before Minecraft and a time after Minecraft. And of course, as a dad, I was playing with my kids, having these great bonding experiences, and just being really impressed with watching what my own children were able to do to the game, which gave me the confidence to go ahead and bring this game into my classroom. And it was a really rewarding experience as a teacher to be using this game, Minecraft. And it really ended up opening some doors for me, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that today. So yeah, Minecraft let me do things in my classroom that I really never dreamed were possible. And I was fortunate enough to be able to share what I do and how I do it with many other teachers around the world. And I'll show you a bit about that. But before I even do that, here's a good question. Why use games in the classroom? Why teach with games? Here's one reason. I love showing this picture because people who are not gamers go, oh my God, what's wrong with that child? But when I see this, you know, I recognize a bit of the child in myself, and frankly, I want school to be this fun. Okay. So, what does it look like to teach with Minecraft in the classroom? Well, it looks like this. It often looks like this. But it really looks like this. Or any of these. It's really professionally rewarding, personally rewarding to see the reactions, the level of engagement, the level of agency that I see with children when playing games in general, but specifically a game like Minecraft. So, before I really dive deep into the practice of teaching with Minecraft, I think we have to talk about the game itself and the kind of phenomenon it is, frankly. So this is Minecraft. I think its simplicity belies its beauty and its depth. And what people do with this game is frankly unbelievable. A conservative estimate is that there's about 20 to 25 million people playing this game on computers, Xboxes, iPhones, tablets. Does anyone have an iPhone in their pocket right now? I had this crazy idea that if I tell you all to download Minecraft right now, we could probably have like the biggest sort of mass Minecraft jam session going on in the world. But then there's probably a network tech backstage that's freaking out that I'm even mentioning it. So, Minecraft is one of these rare games that's equally appealing to boys and girls, and across all age groups. This is a game that little kids are playing with their grandparents. And people ask me all the time, why is Minecraft so popular? And I spend a lot of time thinking about that. And I think it was a game that we were all waiting to play even if we didn't know it. It's constructive and not destructive, and that's very rare. And if you don't like the way Minecraft is played, you just change it. There's literally tens of thousands of people modifying this game, programming new changes, new additions, changing the graphics, changing the rules. So you just go out and you find a different way to play, and you load that up. And there's always something new to see. The scale is pretty impressive. If there's any Game of Thrones fans here, this is King's Landing done in absolute frightening detail in Minecraft. But I think we all know that the power of Minecraft extends beyond the actual game, right? I love this one. This feels like a joke to me. It's like a creeper Steve and a gold block walk into a bar or something. So, I mean, I've been playing games my whole life, and I've never seen a phenomenon like Minecraft. It inspires creativity, both in the game and then out of the game. So, let me just ask. So, how many people in this room actually have played Minecraft? Okay, now how many people in this room have a child in their life that plays Minecraft? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. You know, John Lennon once said that the Beatles were bigger than Jesus. Well, I think that Minecraft is bigger than the Beatles. Certainly to the youth of today. I don't know how I feel about that. So, as I said, I first became interested in bringing the game into my classroom because of my experiences with my own daughter. But this was almost 3 years ago. Minecraft was in a much more primitive state. It was sort of harder to get a server up and running, get the kids connected. It was harder to control what happened in the game. So, this is one of the very first worlds I ever did in my class. And I really didn't have too many preconceptions. I just let the kids play and decided to see what would happen. They formed a wonderful little community, and pretty soon I decided to start giving them more structure, give them challenges, give them quests. So I built this pyramid, and I filled it full of treasures, and I made it difficult to get inside. They had to solve some problems in order to proceed. And then before they got the treasure, I had them talk about, well, what are they going to do with the treasure? Are they going to just take it and bring it back to their houses? Are they going to sell it? And I was really impressed that this particular group decided to build a museum. And this was one of those light bulb moments for me that, you know, it's not just about playing a game, it's not just about the open-end experiences, it's not just about the 21st century techie skills you can pick up by playing a game. This is really about digital citizenship. How we treat each other online, what's public, what's private. Internet safety, feelings. By the way, these are all second graders, these are 8-year-olds. So I'm hoping they remember some of these lessons by the time they go on Facebook in a couple of years. All right, I'm burning through my time here. I'm going to try to jump ahead. So one day I got a call from these guys, teacher and a programmer from Finland, and they were pitching this crazy idea to Mojang, the creators of Minecraft, that we want to make an educational version of the game. We want to make it easier for schools to get the game. And they asked me to come on board, and I said, no, are you crazy? I can't join a startup. I'm a dad. I have a career. But they were persistent, fortunately. And so we started a company called TeacherGaming, and our flagship product is MinecraftEdu. So this was about 2 years ago now, and at the beginning, this is pretty much how I was feeling about it. But as we dove deep, as we really started to get into the process of creating a sort of a remix of Minecraft, we found out we actually did have some pretty good ideas about what to do. I mean, for starters, I had the experiences in my own classroom, and by this time there was a real network forming of other teachers using the game. And we were really able to, we got a version of the game out very, very quickly. And we got it into the hands of teachers and, more importantly, students. And we iterated very fast, and sort of challenging our own assumptions about what teachers want to be able to teach with this game in Minecraft. I mean, we could sort of prepackage a lesson and say, here, this is something you can do with Minecraft, but that kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? A game as open as this, you want a system that supports that. So this is what MinecraftEdu looks like these days. We've really tried to make it accessible. Rather than typing all these commands and doing configuration scripts, everything is buttons and checkboxes. You can have a server running, get your kids connected in just a few clicks. And you know, we just had this amazing crew of early adopters that, like, every single day, they were amazing. There was something else they were doing with the software that I hadn't thought about. So what do you do if you have this tool in your classroom? Well, it starts simply. You can do what I did. You can let the kids play. Let them lead the experience. You will be amazed at what comes out of that. Or it doesn't have to be complicated. If you're a writing teacher, create a writing teacher. Have your kids play for half the class and then write about it for half the class. Journal about it. If you're a language teacher, tell them they can play the game. But they're only allowed to speak to each other in the language that they're learning. But there are a number of other sort of a little more structured things you can do. So here's a great example. I love this teacher. It's a science teacher from Australia, and he was one of our early adopters. Let me show you something, one of his early lessons that he did.
Thank you. You guys are all really jam-packed. Now, if I said to you, you guys were the particles, what state of the 3 states of matter that we've talked about do you think you're in? Solid. Why do you say solid? Now, I'm going to apply some heat. Now that means that I'm going to turn the wood on fire.
Not many teachers get to set their students on fire.
Rare. Put heat to ice, what happens? It melts. And it becomes what? A liquid. You're in a liquid state now. What's going to happen, guys, if I apply more heat to you? What happens when you apply more heat to water, which is liquid? It evaporates. So if I burn down the log around you now, what's going to happen? You're going to escape, aren't you? There's going to be nothing holding you in. All right, I've applied some more heat. So once you become a gas particle, you are free. You're not tied to anyone else, and you can therefore go and do what you would like.
Cool, right? Cool, right? He's got a ton of these videos on his YouTube channel, so check it out. So that's just an example of, you just take this tool and a little creativity and you kind of repackage sort of these classic lessons, these classic concepts in a new way, a way that's really accessible and frankly just fun for the kids. But let me show you the opposite end of the spectrum. What if you really wanted to put a lot of time into creating a fantastic Minecraft world full of content and curriculum that links specifically to your classroom? So let me introduce you to the wonderful world of humanities, which is by a teacher in Kuwait. So his kids, they don't play the game in school. The teacher has this massive server running that they play from home that supports his lessons. And he's got all these quests and things and secrets you can find in the game and unlock code words and badges and bring them back into the class. So I want to show you a video that he made. So remember, this is one guy who made this world. And this is a remarkable case. This is an incredible world, incredible class. But it is one person working hard, getting inspired, using this game, bringing it to their classroom. And what we're finding is that these teachers who are pouring this creative energy into their Minecraft creations are sharing it with the world. They are making these lessons available to other teachers. And with MinecraftEdu, we have the ability that you can discover these other maps, pull them into your own classroom, and really just in a few clicks have these experiences going in your classrooms. So I'm basically out of time. I don't have time to show you about all of our plans for teaching programming with Minecraft. It's going to blow your minds. Sorry, I can't show you now. But that's it. Do I have time for a question? Or are we done? How about one question? Okay. Someone just shout it out. Yes?
Yes, what inspired you to bring your interest in gaming technology to this level?
So the question was, what inspired me to bring my interest in gaming technology to this level? I don't know if there was really an inspirational moment. It just always fit. My background's actually in technology. I wasn't classically trained as a teacher. And so just from day one, it just made sense to bring games into the classroom. And so, by circumstance, I had the opportunity with Minecraft to take it further and further and work with Mojang in Sweden and some really great collaborators in Finland and teachers all over the world. And I don't think it was a question of inspiration. It was, how can I not do this? So, all right, thank you, everybody.